Okay, so with the carburetor off, the old one, the new carburetor, the only difference that I can see is this throttle piece here has to be screwed out, and this old one has to be screwed off and then attached with a cable. That's the only difference I can see in the whole thing. All the fuel lines are the same, and all the other parts appear to be the same. I didn't use the, I used the gasket I had because it was still good. Okay, so the easiest way I could find to release this throttle cable from here is if you rotate this over, it'll expose a little bit of this this ball right here on this end, and if you just pull that over and then pull up, that'll release the cable from here, and then you can unscrew this part. Okay, now you have this cable here, and then you can take the new throttle cable and slide it in. And pull it up and pull this around. And rotate this. And drop that in there. Oh, wrong end. There's two ends of this. One end has a hole that'll go back and one doesn't. So let's take that back out again. And rotate it so there's that little hole. Rotate it down, put it in. These are really stupid gloves, the ends of them. Let's see if I can get this lined up here properly. Okay. And now it should just snap right back in here. Let me turn this up there. Okay. So now I can adjust this back down if I need to make sure my slack is okay. I don't even want to come out back a little here. Okay. So now I can go ahead and mount it onto the. I'll go ahead and mount it onto the car, the engine. Okay, so when you put this carburetor back, make sure this flat side is down. Well, it'd be down towards the gas tank. And it's because there's a little air hole right here that's got to go to this thing in the adapter block there. So that's down. And then the carburetor gas lines are on this side, on the back side of the engine by the gas tank. And then this will just fit right back here. And then the bolts from this is the air cleaner, and the air cleaner bolts are actually all that hold the engine on. I'll wipe this off a little bit before I put it back. So these would go through here. This would go through this plate. There's a gasket on the back of the plate. And then it goes into the mounting block. So as long as you get those all straight and get those all lined up and then tighten them down, the yellow gas line would go on the top and the black on the bottom. And I'll get those all tightened down. Okay, so just make sure this wires for your ignition are out of the way. You can fold this thing back here and get them out if you need to. The yellow tube goes on the top, the black on the bottom. So those should be fairly easy to just get on there. They're cut to the right length in this particular kit. Okay, and then make sure also that your bolts that bolt your carburetor up to the engine are tight. You probably want to tighten them up a little each at a time. They probably have some torque rating, but when I took these off, they were just kind of hand tight. You don't want to kill them, probably. They got two thick gaskets on there, so. Okay, and then in this kit also, get a brand new air filter, which goes with the cup section to the outside, is the way it goes on. Goes on like that. And then the cover goes back on with the choke aligning with the choke here, the choke controls. So that just drops down in there like that. And then you also get a new spark plug, and this spark plug in this cover is new, but I'll replace it anyway since I got a new spark plug. And like I said, there was two primer bulbs, new ones, so I'll save these because unless these are really bad, my other primer bulb took like 2 or 3 years before it broke. And there was an extra tank gasket. This is for a smaller size tank, I guess, gasket here. The other one just snapped right in. The hoses were the right length and everything. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up and then test it out.